one of the ways that people are coping with this isolation,
loneliness,
adding people to the family, adding not people, adding pets to the family. Pet adoptions are actually up since this all started, and a lot of people going to, very smartly,
animal shelters.
Going to animal shelters and bringing home a new addition to the family.
And one that can, you know, it can connect you to, you know, love and, you know, just all sorts of things, especially if you're living alone, where it's just, you know, you cry out for some interaction. And you can get that from pets, and people are doing it, and it's great.
It's awesome.
Hey guys, so I've actually spoken to 3 different animal shelters. I spoke to SPCA Florida, I spoke to Pasadena Humane Society, and then Inland Valley Humane Society in Pomona, and they're all seeing similar trends of who's coming in to adopt pets. They're seeing a lot of seniors coming in because senior activities have been canceled, no more bingo, they're at home lonely and feel that this is a great time to adopt a new pet. They're also seeing a lot of families coming in because, as you know, kids aren't in school right now. Parents are at home trying to figure out different activities to do with their children. So they're saying, like, this is a great time to bring home a pet and really bond with the pet as a family. So that's what they're seeing. The most interesting thing that I found out was that for the Pasadena Humane Society, they currently have 180 animals, which includes, I mean, everything: dogs, cats, guinea pigs, bunnies, squirrels, because they can adopt out wildlife. They've actually closed down completely, but even though they've closed, they're still working really hard to get these animals adopted.
That's great.
They have seen more volunteers and fosters than ever. They have almost 400 people that have reached out willing to, you know, take these animals home, even if it's just a temporary time. So it really is a good example of how the community is coming together in a big way.
Did you know that you could adopt squirrels?
I did not. I had no idea.
I did not know that.
Squirrels, they carry rabies.
To know how to have that.
Well, I'm pretty sure they're not going to have you adopt an animal that has rabies, Harvey.
I do Rocky. What? But not the garden variety squirrel.
I just did not know that.
Hey, but real quick, before we move on, I want to say something. I am a huge, you know, pet adoption proponent. When you do this, do it because you really want it for the long term. Because one of the huge problems that these adoption agencies have is when people adopt a puppy and then they become a dog and bigger, and then they're not as cute anymore to them, and they just abandon them. Please, if you do this, do it because you're going to keep this animal for the long run. It's really bad to do otherwise.
And at some point, we're not going to be in quarantine, and you're going to go back to things closer to what they used to be. And you still got to have that animal there, and you got to keep loving it.
Hi, my name is Alexis. I'm calling in from San Antonio, Texas. I just think this story, it's kind of a silver lining amongst like all of the chaos and crazy things going on. I feel like it's really great that people have been adopting and that there's been like an influx in adoptions. I just hope that even after the whole pandemic kind of like, you know, ends or blows over, that people still continue to adopt at this rate because the furry friends need homes.